Alrighty, let's see, who can I bond with today? Elisa, Sarah, Gaius, Machias, Eustace, and Emma. Oh, and Fee. Okay. Um, a lot of people I can bond with this time around. I've only got 3 points, so that's gonna make for some difficult choices there. Like I said, I know that romance options are supposed to be like things all throughout like the Cold Steel games. It doesn't seem like they tie into each other, so it's not like we're looking at like a particular, like it doesn't seem like the love story or whatever in this game is a main like plot point. It doesn't seem like it truly matters who you pick, even though the game basically tries to force Elisa down your throat, it seems like. I will bond with Elisa just because, like, even if I get her like link stuff up, like her, like, I mean, she's useful. She seems useful. I mean, her, Emma, and Eustace seem like what I want to go for. From like a optimal party sort of perspective here. I think Thea is just a cool character though. So we might do Emma, Fee, and Elisa here. Maybe Machias. I don't know. Because like I don't dislike any of the characters in the game. It's a shame that they don't give you events for everybody, and it's just largely just sort of backstory on characters. But what if I want backstory on all the characters? Oh well. Let's see. I think I'll tackle the bonding events first. So let's go to the boutique. This is the boutique. Ah, Sharon and Elisa, as it were. But first, oh, you know what? It is definitely time for some armor upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. That'd be 15k. I could buy enough for everybody, but then the female characters would be left out. So I think I'm gonna buy 2. Buy 1 for Reen, because Reen's always coming along. I have a feeling Laura and Fee are gonna be on the next field study together until they get that issue worked out. So I feel like I should get those 2 something. But actually, I guess, you know, they're not largely in need of a big upgrade as much as maybe Elisa is. But if she doesn't come on the next field study, it doesn't really matter. So honestly, yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy the 1 and be done with it. I'll find out who's coming along next afterwards. Spend my money then. What kind of clothes would he like? Are you getting something for Gwen? Yeah, Sharon's helping me pick out some clothes for him to wear in the fall. After I was looking up to meet with him on last month's field study, it only feels right to send him a little gift. That's really nice of you. And probably pretty practical too. The Highlands seem like they'll get really cold once summer's over. They should arrive just in time if we send them in the next few days. Now all we need to do is find something that actually suits him. I might be able to help her out. Yeah, I was been. Would you like me to help you pick out something? I mean, I'm a guy and I wear clothes, so really nice of you to offer. A more masculine perspective would be much appreciated. I trust that you'll pick out something fitting, Master Reen. Oh, this jacket looks nice. He does like to dress pretty well, so maybe something like this would be good. A splendid idea. I'm sure he'd prefer that to a gift that reflects his age. However, he might not have many opportunities to wear this over in Nord. You're probably right. How about getting him something for his outdoor activities? He really seems to like driving around and fishing. Now that's a good idea. You know all that stuff pretty well, don't you? I guess this is your chance to shine. Here's hoping I don't disappoint. Let's start by taking a look over there. How about these boots? They're not bad, but I don't think they'll be that sturdy since they're casual wear. Gwen's more likely to have hiking boots or something like that already. That's true. Hey, one of those hats over there might work. I think he'd look good in a hat, and it'd be pretty practical since he spends so much time outside. You're right, let's go have a look. Hehe. How about this one? Looks good to me. The design on it's nice too, so I think he'll like it. Great, then we have our gift. Sharon, could you... Huh? Where'd she go? Something tells me she disappeared while our attention was on those hats. Maybe she was trying to give us some alone time. Dang it, Sharon. Well, either way, let's take this up to the register. Sharon's probably gone back to the dorm, so we can show her later. Yeah, thanks, Reen. Alright. I did just get a bond up with, you know what, let's go hang out with Fee next. Over in the first floor of the main building. Apparently. Oh, these two again. I'm hardly fit to call myself a lady. All it takes is the sight of Elisa's face to make me lose composure and fly into a rage. Worry not, my sweet sister. An unrequited desire to become friends, the flames of said desire burning you up inside. This is a situation we all must face at some point in our lives. What? You can't honestly believe that I would wish to be friends with the likes of her. While this may come as a shock, even your beloved brother has faced this challenge. In my life, I've met many beautiful women whom I have been tragically unable to get onto friendly terms with. As harsh as Lady Ferris can be with Master Vincent, she does, in fact, rely upon him. Master Vincent, in turn, is always willing to lend an ear to her worries and concerns. They truly make for wonderful siblings. Whatever you say, I guess. 2, 5, 4. Oh, where is she? In a club? Maybe sleeping in the infirmary? Aha, yep. Looks like she's sleeping. Well, I'd rather have her sleep here than outside. Should I watch over her for a while? Sure. I'll go get a chair. Rather, I'll go ask Instructor Beatrix if I can. She's been going through so much lately. I can't blame her for being exhausted. Seems like she's sound asleep. Instructor Beatrix. Thanks for always taking care of Fee. Oh please, it's my pleasure. Besides, how could I decline a request from Instructor Sarah herself? Instructor Sarah asked you to do this? Yes indeed, she's told me a bit about Fee's past too. Not everything of course, but just what's pertinent. Her past as a Jaeger, for instance. It's a good thing too, since it seems like that's the root of some of her recent troubles. I see. Instructor Beatrix, can I ask you to keep taking care of Fee from here on out? I ask you to keep taking care of Fee from... Of course, she's such a pleasant girl. But I can't provide much more than a bed to sleep on. After all, it's a student's job to sort out their own problems out. Part of growing up, really. I suppose you're right. But it's not just up to her, is it? Every member of Class 7 needs to work as one. So we need to make sure that she has our support. We're all in this together. Glad to see you're so perceptive. Don't worry about me so much. Well now, good morning, Fee. Did we wake you up? No, I'm still asleep. What do you think would happen when you started droning on right next to me? Sorry. Don't be. Thanks. Hey, I'm going back to bed. Wake me if you need me. That didn't take long. She was raised on the battlefield, but she's able to sleep peacefully when other people are around. I say that's quite the achievement, wouldn't you? Definitely. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that she always feels at ease. Level 3. Counterattack. Oh, cover and counterattack, huh? I guess Reek can block hits for everybody. Seems like he has cover with everyone. Alright, and the last one. Emma I just got, you know what, I can't hang out with Elliot. Alright, Machias. I mean, he's not a bad guy. I haven't spent much time with Gaius, but I'm bond level 3 with Gaius. We got a whole lot of Gaius stuff going on now. Maybe I'd be better off with a less formal tone. Hey there, Machias. What are you up to? What should I write? I'm just drawing a blank here. I don't even think he heard me. Is he studying? He's not writing in his notebook, though. Should I try to get his attention? What's my last bonding point? Let's see. My last bonding point. Do I want to spend time with Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Emma? Come on. We say no? Can I see my links with everybody? Okay. Oh yeah. I'm link level 3 with everyone but Elliot and Machias. Alright. Come on, Machias. Let's hang out, buddy. Hey, Machias. Whoa, you almost gave me a heart attack. When did you get here, Reen? Just wondering what you're up to. Oh, is that a postcard? Don't look, please. Oh, so you're writing a submission for a radio show. There's no point in hiding it now that you've seen it, so yes. I want to submit an entry for the campaign this program is running that lines up with the summer festival. But, as you saw, I got a bit carried away trying to make it something worth actually sending in. I never figured you for a radio buff, to be honest. Let's see here. Reen took a look at what Machias wrote. Don't just read someone's writing without their permission. Why not? I'm not going to make fun of you for it. Probably. Let's see. Hi, Misty. Big fan of the show. Oh, neat. It's for Aubin time. Wait, you're familiar? Sure, I've been a fan for a long time now. Misty's got a great voice, doesn't she? She really does. I practically fell in love from the very first syllable. I can't believe I had a fellow fan so close this entire time. I don't think we're the only ones either. People have been spreading the word. It's a shame our field study runs through the summer festival though, isn't it? Yeah. When I was younger, I used to go along every year with... What's with the sudden silence? Sorry, it's nothing. Either way, we'll just have to focus on our field study and put the summer festival out of our minds. It's a shame, but I guess you're right. Here's hoping Misty reads your submission on the air, though. You said you wouldn't make fun of me. I didn't even really get any real backstory with Machias there. Oh, he has auto tier as well. Really? Interesting. Alright, well we've done that. Now let's take care of some quests. Shall we? Yeah, yes. Characters, tier 2. Last 7 members. Let's see. Anyways, I don't care about that right now. Chapter 4, Snapped. Childhood friends intention. Bridget. Class 1. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know where I'm going. Let me get out of here first of all, apparently. Now let's see. What should we do? Ah. You really get around, don't you, Celine? Her fur is such a nice sheen. I wonder if she'd let me pet her now. Blair. Not today, I guess. Gave her fresh milk. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Alrighty. Alright. Now, looks like all these quests are on oh wait, they're upper class dorm. I'm surprised y'all just let people in here. You're Bridget from Class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the request that you sent in to the Student Council. That's me, alright, and you're Rean from Class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right now? Request. I sure can. Ask away. Whew, thank you. So you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right, Alan from Class 4. To be specific, we're from the same town and we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school though, and I never saw him after that. That's why I was so happy to run into him again here, but... I see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? I'm surprised you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. What, is it that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. I guess your dad's kind of like mine. So what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking? Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up again here. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try and speak to him too. That's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the few times we've talked. It's not like he'd have some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. It would be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but he started treating me like some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Those could definitely be related. Either way, seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a sec. Don't worry, I'm not just going to walk right up to him and ask him directly, but he might be more willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go talk to him and try to figure out what's going through his head. Well then, thank you. Okay, I better go find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely yes, you'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Rean, please promise you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. I won't, I promise. He's probably getting bullied by other nobles. That Patrick dude is a dick, and he's in the fencing club. I'll beat the shit out of Patrick. Oh, it's you. You there, button up that shirt. It may be summer, but only simpletons use that as an excuse to look sloppy. Sorry, he's even stricter than usual today. Wonder if that's relevant. There it is. Wait, did I go in the right place? No, wait, I want to go to the training hall, which isn't in the student union building, that's in the gym. I was about to start the other quest, which I didn't want to do yet. Oh? Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh? In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. Where exactly are you thinking? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. Well then, now that he mentions it, Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse, but I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Come to think of it, what did happen here last month? I'd only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig this stuff up, but both of them are skipping today, so what the hell. Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being the slimy little scumbag he is, made a show out of holding back, then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating, crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him go off. I'm off easy for now. I'd like to see him bounce back from this though. Tell you what, if you've got some business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I have the chance. Okay, so you got the shit beat out of you. That's fair. I mean, he got the shit beat out of him and publicly humiliated. You're that guy from class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant, and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? Is it because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right, I've heard about you. Should a high and mighty noble like you even talk to a lowly commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condescension? That stuff has never really bothered me. Seems like this guy has a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of the combat shells. King called Instructor Sarah and she gave him permission to use a combat shell. You guys use this thing in class 7, right? Are we seriously going to fight it? It looks a little intimidating, but it makes for great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel free to attack as often as you'd like. Right.
Bring it on!
Meet the following conditions. Alan deals the finishing blow. Alan is conscious at the battle's end.
Go!
Ooh, boy.
My turn!
I didn't really, prepare for this. I am woefully unprepared for this.
Here we go!
Okay, gonna have to heal him.
Here we go! Go! My turn!
Alright. Kind of, using up my items.
Go!
Here you go, buddy.
Here we go!
Fuck. That's not good.
Here we go! Ooh, that's good! My turn! Go! Huh. Here we go!
Guess I can't link with them. Oh.
Here we go! Sit. Go! Here we go! My turn! Here we go! My turn. Go. I'm sorry, everyone.
Huh. Well, I wasn't really expecting that. But, this guy doesn't have much move. Oh, he doesn't have any move right now. See that being a problem.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go.
Did I meet the conditions? Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. Because, I mean, only I got knocked out. I can't remember the conditions, though. Oops. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. That was right. That was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now. At least a little bit of it. Good to hear. Man. What's the matter? Oh, I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier. That's all. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss this. What were those conditions? Alan deals the final finishing blow. Alan is conscious. Okay, so I should get plus. I mean, he did the villaging. Green was knocked out. Oh, I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier. That's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Oh, don't worry about it. But is there some reason you got so caught up in that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be awful at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you can think of. Still am, really. I knew this Nobu was basically my opposite. She could try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was be her equal, but no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. That's a pretty lame reason, huh? No, not at all. But that Nobu you're talking about, it's Bridget, isn't it? How'd you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. Green told Alan about Bridget's request. That's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. In your defense, I can sort of understand why you acted that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. It's not even that I look up to her so much as I want her to just look at me. Huh, what do you mean by... Yeah, nothing. Forget I said anything. Aha, so that's the way it is. Anyway, if that's what she sent you here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. Yeah, I've been talking to you guys. You've been a dick to her for months, bro. She needs to know that my issue is with myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. That's a relief. I hope the two of you can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. Okay, that one's done. Oh, I got the +2 AP. Hell yeah. Now I need to go by the photography club room, which was in the student union building, I believe. That's the gym. Huh. Right here. I don't think I've ever actually been to the photography club. Lit Club Imperial. Actually, dude, it's never there. Lower class chest photography. You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club to the student council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually head of the photography club. Given that you're a first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the Reen I've heard about. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with the first year club member? That's right. I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but that's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex, though. So, would you be willing to lend me a hand? Would you be willing to lend me a hand? I'm reading too fast sometimes. Of course. Let's get him. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first-year student by the name of Rex. Apparently, he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. Rex? What? Hey man, that's wild. Lock him up. And to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, it sounds like a blatant violation of the academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact that he's violating the rules of the academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. And that's why I want to stop him before it's too late. That's true, he's practically doomed if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? I've asked about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act and bust him while he's exchanging his photos. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this point. But a word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard, which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Rex and I might be from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who shared a mutual trust. All I want is for him to understand what he's doing and stop, but it does make me sad that it's come to this. We'll just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us the chance to show him what he's doing is wrong. I suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of pre-arranged spots where he conducts these deals. I've managed to work out 2 of them so far. The first of them is behind the storage building on the field, and the other is near the old schoolhouse. Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with some shady business. He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful in trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread very lightly. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for him in the 2 spots you mentioned. Might actually have to. I wonder if I have to actually walk near him for this quest or something. Old schoolhouse and out in the field. Hey, you. Oh, hey, Patrick. I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy. I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said. But it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but yeah, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwarzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today. But I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. I'll beat your ass again. Fight me right now. What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe it's not half bad after all. Maybe I go by the schoolhouse or this area first and then the schoolhouse. I'm not sure. Maybe I sneak up on him. Operation Super Spy. Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. Haha, I don't mean to brag, but you're totally right. I am a genius. Found him. Looks like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Wow, now I just need to see a deal go down. So, have you got the goods? Of course, man. I brought some top quality stuff. Now we're talking. Let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. Nah, not him. It's just a feeling. Let's split for now. We'll be back. We'll meet back up at Area B. Got it? Got it. Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Wait, did he sense I was here and run away? Sure seems that way. Right over those boxes by the looks of it. So this is what Fidelio meant by him being really good at sensing danger. He'll be a tough one to catch. Not going to happen if I waste my time standing around here though. Better find out where he went. Area B was the old schoolhouse, I think. Right. I imagine it probably doesn't actually matter. But... There he is, the same guy from before is with him too. He should have pictures on hand, so now would be the time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? Nah, pretty sure that's Rain from Class 7. You know, the guy who's always helping out the student council. Damn, we just about closed the deal too. Might have been the one you noticed earlier then. No doubt about it. And he's headed straight for us. We can't let him see the stash though. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we make it out of here alive, we'll meet at point C. You ready? Yeah. I've got some questions for you too. Whoa, what are you doing here in that revealing... Whoa, what are you doing over there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? Bruh. Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a swim... Son of a... I can't believe he fell for that. And they're gone already. Well, they're fast if nothing else. They got me good this time. Didn't seem like they finished their trade though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. They want a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. I better start searching then. A building that's not used often. Probably the auditorium. I had to guess. Every other building's used often. Auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in here. Ah. Nice. I'll take this one. Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, seriously, again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex. Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. Guess I'm sunk. Fine, here you go. Green confiscated the offending photo. Is this President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright. What, you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working, like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Making a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. But he still took this photo without permission, so yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. But are you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Yeah, good point. I can tell that he's still somewhere in the auditorium though. Seems like he's planning on hiding it out in here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying candid photos again. Got it? Yeah, got it. Really? That's his hiding spot? Bruh. Sorry, Rex. It's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. How'd you even think to look up here? Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission. And don't even think about holding on to the photo courts you used to take them. Fine, this is all I've got left, though. Lily took the photographs and photo courts from Rex. Wow, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? And it looks like there are even more on the photo courts, too. Well, yeah. These are really nice photos, though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms. So you like them too, then? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So, but that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. Doesn't matter how well taken a picture is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we'd heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students. That's right, I'm afraid we're going to need you to give us whatever you traded for too. Fine. Rex handed Fidelia a magazine. It's full of pictures of girls. Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So, now what happens to me? If the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club, but I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. Fidelia tore up the photographs and put the photo courts under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No, all my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears. Compared to having the instructors find out about what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelia would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? I'm sorry, I haven't been coming to club for a while too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. Looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you get their permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. Hello, Rain Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. Neidhart, it's Neidhart. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush, or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedence. If you do have time, however, I would appreciate your presence. Wonder what this proposal is. Hold on, wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. Huh. Another optional quest, is it? Faculty lounge. Let me save my game here. Infirmary. Oh, there he is. Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We've managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you've already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say, but he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all of that. I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valstein told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Arcade and Clausel, Schwarzer. I'm referring to Arcade and Clausel. Wait. Laura Arcade and Fee Clausel? Oh. If what Instructor Valstein told me holds true, those two slam circles around all you men. Or maybe I should say, boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. For the sake of masculinity, the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean a twinge, sure. Then there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer. If you've got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you how men swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than it is your body itself. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. And I would be willing to pass us all on to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you've got the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. Might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right. Let's get swimming? If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now, there's an answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. Quest swimming lessons started. So, why are we here again? Instructor Nihar wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we needed to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. It's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you smarmy little... Right then, let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups done in accordance with the Manway method. The Manway method? Did you just make that up? The name's not that important. The method, on the other hand, is you'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you since you decided to pipe up about the name? Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. Okay, so we'll get the toughest one out the way. Would you mind racing me, guys? Not at all, especially if it'll make us both better. What a side quest. On your marks, get set, go. Alright. First, Phew, you're every bit as fast as I thought you'd be, Reen. Between your height and your speed, you're no slouch yourself. Are you here to chit-chat, or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Of course, yes, instructor. Oh. The man-way method warm-ups continued in this fashion, and in the end, everyone had raced, everyone without a single break. I should have picked Elliot. Phew, 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could get this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I'd appreciate if we could get to the meat of these lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have misheard. You're all naive, every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a whipped little warm-up like that? But we still have a long way to go. Which leads us into our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnitz, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to... Oh my goodness. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to, then through the limits of your endurance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they did it. They do it in the army. It seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. Expended, rather. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Was there any point to all of this? You still doubt me? I suggest checking how long your last times were. I'm sure you'll find yourselves impressed. Everyone checked their final times, just as Instructor Neidhart had suggested. No way. It felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Light comments aside, you all performed very well. Might want to use these to recover from your training though. Thank you. That's all for today. If this isn't the end, you better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thank you for taking the time to coach us. That was silly. Alright. And with that, that's gonna conclude this episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and until next time, friends.